Hey everybody, it's VP with Metaverse News 1, and we're here. Illuvium Overworld Beta. I can't believe it. I'm playing it. It's nuts. I've actually already been around Sanctum Mesa a little bit, getting used to the controls, but what we're going to do today is we're going to do things differently than most channels do. You guys who are with me now, who have subscribed for a little while, you kind of already know what we're about here. We are about strategy, and that strategy is more about making money than it is anything else. Problem is, in Overworld Beta, you can't make any money. So what we're going to try and do, follow me on this, is my strategy for Illuvium Overworld is to boost my Ranger up as much as I possibly can and give them everything they could possibly need before we start trying to capture alluvials. I think that's the best way to go. And since not everybody has all the time in the world in their day, efficiency does matter. So let's go to the board real quick. I want to outline this strategy for you, and then we're going to go put it into play. So here's what we're doing. The overall goal for Overworld Beta is really to get good at it, because we want to be as efficient and as skilled as possible by the time the real game comes out. Now, we're going to have a lot of time to do that, but still, that's one of the overall goals. And, as I said before, maximize efficiency. The less time we have to spend to get the things we need, the better off we are going to be. If you want to start getting alluvials for skins, if you want to start gaining alluvials to put on the secondary market, the quicker you are, the better. So we're going to maximize our efficiency now. And like I said before, boosting my Ranger before battling, I think, is going to be the way to go. So the overall game plan is going to look like this. We're just going to get used to things, get our feet wet, learn how to jump, run, shoot, mine, things like that. And what we're going to do is mine everything we possibly can on level 1 until our energy runs out. All right? And then we're going to record how long it took. And we're also going to record what we were able to get in that amount of time. I think this is very useful information to have for the future. And then if I can, I don't know if it's going to allow me to do this, I'm going to go to level 0, where you don't have any energy, and see how much I can get there in the same amount of time. Again, they may not let me do that, but we're going to see. Now, the overall rules, no battling. This is just a resource farming run, nothing more. We'll battle a different day. And when you go find a rock or anything that you can extract minerals from, you have the option to just pre-scan it and see what's inside, or just to go right into mining it. So we're just going to go right into mining it. For what we're doing today, that is the best use of our energy. And like I said, if I'm able to do this twice, once on level 1 and once on level 0, I want to use the exact same routes. So let's go back to Sanctum Mesa now and get started. And here we are. Let's just go ahead and step out a little bit. I will let you know that I am running this on a Lenovo Legion 5 laptop. I bought this laptop specifically so I can play these games and bring this content to you. And I also have my screen capture software running, so my fans are going nuts. I don't know if the mic picks that up or not, but that's where we're at currently. Let's take a look at our inventory. You can see we have not obtained anything yet. That's good. We want to stay at 0 so we can see. We start at this screen with nothing on it. After one full run, expending all of our energy, what does this look like afterwards? That's what we're after. So let's get out of here. I've never been to Sanctum Mesa before. I've never teleported into it. So we are going to be taking this journey together, aren't we? Crimson Waste, and we're going to go stage 1. There we go here. All right. Now, like I said, I got to get used to the land and where to go, but what we need to do before we start is plot out which directions we're going to take. So let's go to M for map, zoom out a bit. I know this northern route is a route we can take. Let's hope that works. That's going to be our plan. let's just start there and see if we can actually get there. And if we can go somewhere else, we'll deal with that later. But that'll be our starting point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all this and I'm going to speed it up. So you have to sit there and watch me bumble and stumble around. And I'm going to set the timer on my phone. I have the music turned all the way down. And we are going to start now.
Got it.
Okay. That was embarrassing. Let's go look at our map. Not the map, the obtain screen. So take a look. This is what you can expect to make, assuming that you use all of your energy on mining. And out of all those things, it looks like I got one rare. Wait, is that it? Yeah, rare jellyfruit tendrils. Everything else was common or just a piece of something else. So there you go. Let's go to the board and we'll go over the takeaways. Okay, so that took about 58 minutes. It will not take 58 minutes for you, most likely. A lot of bumbling and fumbling around. There's one thing I wish I really, really knew beforehand, and you're about to learn that now. So the takeaway lessons, let's just go through that right now. Devs, founders, kudos. This thing is awesome. I didn't see any bugs at all. It played really, really smooth. Loved it. Such a beautiful game. But the one thing I wish I knew, you have plants and you have rocks. My first extraction was a plant. You can only extract those one time. Rocks are not that way. Guess who took 7 rocks before they figured this out? Ya boy. So when you come to a rock, understand that you can extract it at least 3 or 4 times. So that's really helpful to know. There are honey holes. There are dead zones and there are honey holes. Without going to the map and me showing you, let's just say if it's a big brown area, there's not a lot there. If there's a lot of green around, there's going to be more there in terms of resources. I think this is also extremely helpful to know because then you don't have to screw around looking. Like anytime there was those huge, tall mushrooms, there wasn't a lot there. Now you might be saying, well, maybe if there is something there, it's going to be worth getting. I did not experience that. I found a lot of rocks that were in very hard to get to places. I got myself up there, and it was just a bunch of common stuff inside. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. But that was my pull. My whole laptop is like really hot right now. The keys are hot and everything. So I'm going to shut this down, and then I'm going to try it again on level 0. And if it lets me, I am going to do this all over again and see if I can get another pull. So this has been the resource harvesting video for the Crimson Waste, attempt number 1. And now that this is out of the way, we can move on. So I'll see you down the road.